Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, the brand new Netflix film based on the stage play of the same name. And the thing about this movie is, well, there's that one element of the film that, probably a lot of people are watching it because of this main reason. But here's the thing: this movie's pretty good. I mean, probably it's the second best film of this year. And then below it, it's Tenet, even though it's 2020, it's not really much of a competition. But it's really damn good. It's a really good movie, a tight script, great performances. It's only 94 minutes long, so it's really quick done, get out type movie. But it is telling pretty well. Now, here's the thing: it's not perfect. There is, because it is based on a stage play. There's these elements. There are these moments, and definitely in the first 15 minutes, where you feel this probably worked better on stage, because right now it feels stagey. Right now it feels like they're performing live on a stage, and they just filmed it around it and blocked the audience and that kind of stuff, because there is dialogue, there are scenes, there are moments in this that definitely in the first 15 minutes where it just feels very like, you're just like, this probably worked better. But then, like, in the 20-minute mark, like, boom, it's like a big speech happened in 20 minutes, and it kind of felt very fluid. It felt the translation happen. It takes a bit. Just takes a little bit onwards. Takes a little bit to get its groove into it, and then it just hits by. Even though there's one thing about one character I felt like, okay, that's not. I understand what happened there, like 30 seconds ago, but I don't understand how that led to that. That felt a little bit out of nowhere, and not as oh my god, that came out of nowhere, oh my god. It's just like, oh, okay. But I'll talk about that character a little bit later. But, this movie is about a band, a African American band from the 1920s who are going for a recording. And they have to deal with their boss, the lead singer, Ma, and her commands, and she's his boss, and she's, the managers and the recording studios are like, hey, Ma, can you please, you white folks ain't gonna tell me what to do. Like, basically, she has sent you this, it's my way or the highway. No, it's my way, or it's get the fuck out, or get the fuck off Earth. Like, it's that kind of, it's that type of attitude. Because she's like, I'm not doing it until I get my 3 Cokes. And you're like, okay, what, Cokes cost, 6 cents back then? And it's like, why are you taking you 3 long? We're not changing any song. But yeah, actually, people actually like this. I don't care, this is how I'm singing it. And it's like snapping. And I was like, I don't want to say she's scary, but it's just like, I mean, there was that one point where she just went shouted, and I was like, "Ooh, Jesus!" But you felt the tense. You felt like it's played by Laura Davis, so you kind of like, yeah, of course she's going to crush it. No shit, Sherlock kind of level type actor. But you just like, in your head, I actually felt pretty frustrated with everyone, where it's like, hey, look, spoiler here, your nephew has a stutter. He can't announce his B's. And when it's black and bottom in the damn title, there's a bit of a problem there. They both start with B's. Now we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it until we get it right. Until he says it naturally. And it's just like, okay. Look, there's that little frustration towards it. And you're just like, yeah. But also the other counterpoint of the performances, and definitely the standout performance, is Chadwick Boseman. This is the last movie, or the last on-screen appearance, because there's a couple voiceover stuff for Marvel with What If, but this is like the last like on-screen performance of his before he passed away a few months ago, and like he has a couple big speeches, right? And every time he opens his mouth, and every time he performs, you're like, God damn it, he was a good actor. He was a great actor. God damn it, why? We got T'Challa. Why did we? Why? God. Yeah, you start questioning the words why? Why take, why? You just keep saying why? Because he was, this performance is so well good. It's so well put together. It's so well, it's just really well. Even though, yeah, there's a point where his character does something at the end that I said before, but his character does something like the last thing he does that I was like, okay, I get why you would be acting this way, but I don't understand how X goes to A goes to Z without the other without the other letters. So I was like, okay, but his performance was so good, and everyone else was so good. But it's just, those two, Laura Davis and Chadwick Boseman, those two are going to be standing out with this movie. And it's going to kick you, and every time he's on screen, you just want to kick yourself to saying, we're not going to see any new stuff from him. Yeah, we can check out 42 again, and Marshall, and Get Him Up, the James Bond movie, and all the Marvel movies that he did, and with Black Panther, and with T'Challa. But, and this, but you're like, God damn it, we ain't gonna get anything like new of on-screen stuff, and it just sucks. It just naturally sucks, and but yeah, this is a great movie. And to find enough, this is probably the second best movie of the year, even though it's not really much of a competition. And he's in both of them on my top 5, probably best top 5 movies of the year. With The Five Bloods, which is still number 1. But again, great movie, great performances. Go and watch it. It's only 94 minutes long.